Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Happy Harvest Homestead. As you can see, Mille is, look at her, it's hard to see from this angle, but I was noticing this evening, she can give me a good look at it, but her vulva is swelling up real big, her udder is getting big, and her ligaments definitely feel different. It's been a whole year since I've felt ligaments before, so I'm having a hard time telling, hey baby girl, if they're gone or just like really different. So I have decided to play it safe than sorry because I really want to see this birth and actually watch it instead of just coming out to babies like happened last year. So I'm camped out. I have a little camp cot and I have like a book and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm going to sleep out here tonight. I'm going to set the timer for like every 2 hours to wake up and just check on her. I'm going to hopefully catch this birth. If it happens tonight, I'll for sure catch it. She's acting so weird. I've never seen an actual goat like in labor and relaugh before though, because it's always been, alright, yeah. I'm thinking she might be in labor. She's like lifting her head up. She's moving her jaw. She's being restless. Of course, it could just be that I'm here messing her up and she's like moving around and stuff, but she's like raising her neck and twisting her jaw and like stretching strain, so she might be in the beginnings of early labor. I don't know though. I've never seen a goat in labor. Last time we just went from nothing to babies. We weren't there to watch the labors or anything, so this is gonna be a whole new experience for me, even though we've had goats birth here before. So hopefully this happens sooner rather than later. The worst that'll happen is I spend all night out here doing all this hard stuff and it haven't been for nothing. But I would much prefer that than to decide, oh, it's actually nothing, I don't have to worry, and then miss the kidding. So I'm out here. It's a very warm night. There's no bugs out yet. It's too early in the season for that. Might stay up actually now that she's acting all weird just to see what happens. If she like lays down for a long time and isn't like in labor or anything and is just like asleep, I might go to bed. But I have a book and snacks and a whole bunch of stuff to keep myself occupied as I watch her. And I'll make sure to keep you guys updated. Hopefully this goes okay and she gives birth soon so I can watch it and film it and then tell everybody else and they can come out and see, and then we can go to bed. So this story is not very well captured on the footage I got in the moment. I tried to get bits and pieces, but either stuff was happening so fast it was hard to film all at once, or nothing was happening for so long that there was like nothing to film about. So it's not very like making sense, just the raw footage itself. So I'm here after everything's over, making like a little narration inserting, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of after me and the baby already born and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be here to explain. So I ended up staying out there all night and watching her. I already explained to you the signs she was showing, but then after that she settled down and laid down and went on to have a completely normal night without giving birth or going into labor at all. I was really afraid to leave that whole night because I didn't want to miss it, so I stayed out there anyways, just in case, and it ended up being a complete waste of time because she didn't do anything. So I was very tired and sleep deprived throughout this whole rest of the video, so that might have contributed to my lack of filming cohesive normalness. I was able to get a little bit of sleep, but like not really much. I'd mostly like take little naps and wake up and look at her and just with the timer going off and all that. Oh my gosh, it was not fun. So yeah, that didn't work out. So this next clip is going to be that morning. Is that mucus? I can't tell. Please turn around. Please do. It looks like it, maybe. Oh, I can't tell, Millie. If only you'd turn. It could just be hay stuck to her tail. I guess you just go in there. You stay in, you stay out. Okay, let's see. Yes! Yay! The mucus plug is out! She's in labor now! Early labor! Look at that! Isn't that so happy? Oh, good girl! Oh, mommy girl! Oh, girly! We're gonna be spending all day out here now, aren't we, huh? Oh, good girl! Okay, let me go get the others. So our entire family is really excited about having baby goats again. We really enjoyed it last year and we all are excited for babies this year. So because I'm kind of the one in charge of the goats and checking on them and taking care of them, I've had family members ask me to tell them. Some of them wanted to know when the babies were born, and some of them wanted to know when she went into labor. So I went to tell those family members, and we started camping out in that stall. We had stools or pieces of wood or buckets to sit on. Some of us brought audiobooks to listen to, and we sat there for 3 hours. Some of us took shifts, but a few of us just sat there the entire time. I ended up taking a few naps, sitting upright on a stool, because I was so tired. I told whoever else was in there, just wake me up if anything happens, but just let me sleep for like a half hour. So we sat there for I think it was literally 3 hours. And it was cold. We had like this weird cold front. We'd had warm weather all before, and then we had this really cold few days, and then it's warmed up since then. And I was just sitting there for so long, and the whole time she was not progressing at all. There was nothing. She wasn't pushing. I mean, she was acting like in labor. Like maybe like 1/8 of an inch of mucus came out like from the entire 3 hours. So we finally decided to go inside and check on her like every half hour. So we did that for several hours. I would set the timer, I'd go about my inside business and check on her, and then there'd be nothing. No change at all. So I'd go back in and then rush out really quick to check on her, and there'd be nothing. And I'd go back in, I kept going and going. Then after a whole bunch of that, I finally decided, let's switch it to every hour. So every hour, I'd go out to check on her, and there'd be no change either. And at this point, I was getting really worried. I was like, she's been going for like 8 hours. So I asked some people's advice on Facebook of what to do, and I ended up deciding to just wait and not do anything. She wasn't like pushing, or there wasn't any change happening. She was still in super early labor. It ended up in total being 10 hours of early labor. And then this next clip you're going to see is one of those when the hour was up. We went and checked on her. I can't believe we missed it. We were checking every hour, but there's the baby. Oh my gosh. He's right there. We were checking so regularly. Oh, well. So despite my greatest efforts to actually watch a goat give birth for the first time, we failed yet again, and sneaky little Mille gave birth without us. But even though we were disappointed that we didn't get to watch it, we were still super happy for a little baby, so I called out the rest of the family, and we all went in there to dry him off and make sure he was nursing and all that good stuff. Thankfully, everything went okay. She delivered her placenta well. She doesn't have milk fever or anything like that. Our little baby is really healthy and good. Less than an hour ago. It's a little buckling. And so far she's only had one. He's mostly dry. So we'll see if she has any more. Okay, so we tried a little green sweater on him, but that was too small. So we put this little gray sweater on him, and it covers him much better and it's much bigger. He will probably pee on it throughout the night, but like he's just newborn, and I don't know, so we might roll it up, or we might just leave it. I don't know if he will even like pee, or if he's like able to pee yet. So we'll just have to wait and see. But he has a sweater on for the night to keep him warm. He's sleeping. Oh, what a cute little baby. It has been brought to my attention that Mille's udder is a little lopsided. And because she only has a single baby, that he will just favor one side, and she'll not produce milk in like her other half, and it'll make her lopsided and like mess up her udder forever. And then also like this year not give us enough milk, or just all these weird things can happen, especially with just one baby. So we're gonna milk her out some and even out her udder. We'll see how this goes. It'll probably be just fine though. She's a pretty good milker. Grab a leash. I like this one better. You ready? Hold on. We gotta put your leash on. Here we go. Now, someone's gonna have to grab the baby. Hey, little guy. I get to grab you. Ooh, there's your poop smeared on the wall. I'm sorry, little guy. Come here. We still have yet to name you. All right, let's go. There we go. Okay, you ready, baby boy? Let's just set him down here somewhere. Oh. There you go. There you go.
It's kind of...
Oh yeah, that is kind of lopsided. But not too much. I've heard that if you let it get too bad, it's hard to fix.
So milk this side out a lot? Or...
Yeah, we'll milk out the side until they're even.
Does someone want to watch and see when it's good? Or...
Yeah, I can stand back here and watch.
Okay, Millie, I'm going to go squirt, okay?
She's doing pretty good. What a good girl, Millie. Her udder is shaped so strange that you have to hold the teat a special way that makes it a little harder. You coming to say hi?
Especially because the teeth opening seems like it's a little bit...
Nameless one. We can name him Nag. Oh, we've been thinking of name ideas, and we have very... Oh, you went pee on the floor. He's going to the bathroom much more frequently than our other kids did. He's so little. I just love watching him. Okay, so stop, and then kind of shake your udder like you would nursing it. And then stop. I think that side still needs a little bit more took out of it.
Okay, really got this much milk out.
Oh yeah, that's not very
Scruffy,
much.
don't.
Scruffy's like, oh, give me some.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, little boy. It looks pretty even to me. And then if we want to like check and like redo it twice a day or something, like little bits twice a day, that'd be okay. It's not super bad, so we don't have to do super much, but that's a good thing. So even though it doesn't seem like we got that much, it's gonna be pretty good. So yeah, I think we're done. What a good girl, Millie. You did so well. Okay, nameless one, come here.
Nameless.
Come here.
Now we should just call him
Come here. We're gonna go home again. Back to your stall. We locked the other goats out, so we can leave that door open. Oh, there we go.
Testing.
There you go.
Baby.
There you go. Oh, get your foot down. There we go. So good, so good.
You guys see it?
Oh, so exploring. I'm sorry, you have to stay in here. So this little guy has a pretty messy bottom. Millie doesn't seem to be doing a super good job at cleaning him off. I think last year's kids were like fine and we didn't have like a whole bunch of problems. So I don't know what's different this time or if I'm remembering incorrectly. But I'm going to probably bring out some warm water and soap and stuff and kind of just clean them up for the night. What we don't want to happen is have the poop dry on him and then like block him from being able to poop more. That'd cause like a whole bunch of problems. So we want to make sure that no poop dries on him and he can continue to use the bathroom as normal. Right? Isn't that right, little guy? You're right. Okay. That took some doing, and that was very loud complaining, little guy. Lots of complaining, but he's mostly all cleaned up now. He has some stuff stuck to his tail that isn't like completely clean, but his whole like the way like the stuff comes out is all clean, so that's good. Now is he gonna go pee-pee? Oh yeah, going pee-pee, that's good. Oh my gosh, this buckling is like using the restroom so much more than like all our other kids. Like a few hours after he was born, he was peeing and pooping, and he's been peeing and pooping like crazy. Our other kids like took a whole day to even start, and they only did like a tiny bit. It's very strange, and his like it's coming out a lot and a lot more, and like it's slightly different color. Oh, look, here comes some. Maybe that's not such a different color. Let's let Mommy lick it off, and then if she doesn't, I'll clean it up. Yeah, you're not going to? Well, I'll do it for you. Okay, there you go. And then this whole time, Millie has been trying to drink the soapy water that I've been using to dip the rags in. So it's been a circus, but we're finally done. And I'm going to go inside for the night. Goodbye, little guy. We still need to name you, don't we? We still need a name. So I locked the other goats out in the pen. and left mommy and baby to free range this morning in the barn. Looking like her udder is lopsided again. It's easier for me to tell off camera than it is for you to tell on camera. Mama is happy to be out of the stall. Little baby's having trouble figuring out what's going on. He's never left the stall except for yesterday when we had to milk her. But it looks like we're going to have to milk her again. Do you like that salt? That's good salt, yeah. Get some minerals. Get some good minerals. But it looks like his little bottom is staying clean. Are you keeping his bottom clean, Mommy? Took off his little sweater. I cannot for the life of me keep it from being peed on. I'll like roll it up, especially under the bottoms, but it still goes too low and it gets peed on and wet. We have 2 of them that fit really well, so I'm hoping to like transition them from the washer to like out here, but for now he's just gonna have to go with that one. But it's the morning, it's only gonna get warmer. It's pretty warm in the barn. He isn't shivering or cold or anything, so I think he'll be okay. A lot of us have to leave this morning. We'll be coming back later in the afternoon. But there are 2 people who don't have to go, so they'll be able to keep an eye on him. But I won't be here to keep an eye on him. But that should be okay. Hopefully nothing too bad happens while I'm away. You are so cute. We still need to name you. I'm hoping to really do that today. We've never gone this long without naming a baby goat. Never, never. Okay. We're done milking her out, her other side. Now she's lopsided in the opposite direction for a tiny bit. Oh, did you get your head stuck in the bucket? Your horn in your head? There you go. Time to go, Millie. Time to go. And your baby kind of ran away. Oh, is he coming back? We'll just, nope, don't eat the chicken food. Don't worry, we'll get your baby pretty soon. We're just gonna, yeah, go in. Thank you. Don't worry, we'll be right back. Come here. Hi. Come here, you. Oh, I got you. Okay, here we go. Back to your mommy. Here you go. Oh. There you go. You're safe now. You're back together. And you're not lopsided anymore. I guess if we have to like milk twice a day to get her unlopsided, that's alright. I have to get ready. We're late. Well, I feel like I should be late. I might not actually be late, but like all this extra farm stuff is taking longer than I expected. Oh, the milk. Almost forgot the milk. So since this is colostrum, we're usually straining it and freezing it so that if we ever have a baby who needs colostrum, or like the mom dies or something weird happens and we have to bottle feed it, then we'll have some colostrum ready. We have some like powdered colostrum we bought at the store a long time ago, so we're not going to be like super poorly off if we had that happen this time, but we are saving some of this better stuff because like the actual thing is probably better than like the powdered human messed up version, you know. Okay, so we got about a cup, which is pretty good, I guess. We'll put it like flat, and then whenever it's frozen, we'll just store it somewhere else. But this is yesterday's. Just a tiny bit, but better than nothing, you know. So this morning, we milked her out on this side because this side was bigger, this side was smaller. I milked until like, I didn't pound her or anything, but I milked her until it was like no more left because I was like, now if we have that side small, that side big, it'll take even longer to get lopsided again. But it turns out that it wasn't the baby favoring this side, it was just him picking the side of least resistance. So because this side is now fuller than this side, he's been using this one, so we switched sides he's favoring. So now we have, instead of making the problem better, we made it even worse. So now we're just going to go, instead of trying to overdo it and then messing it up, we're going to try just evening it out and see if that works better. And speaking of baby, we finally came up with a name for him. We had a lot of name choices, some of them stranger than others, but we finally came up and all decided on Patch. Like Patches, but just one of them, so his name is Patch. He's exploring very far away from Mama, so I'm going to keep an eye on him while someone else milks Millie. Okay, I think we're even. Let's go, Mill.
Patch,
Come on, girlie. I know, come on. Come on. You already got your dew. Oh, we forgot clipping hooves. It's the beginning of the month. We have to do it. Back in. You get your wish. You get more grain. Sorry. All right, come on. We're done now. Yep, there we go. This way. There we go. Now you can nurse. Oh, that's so good. What a good baby. Okay, time to be locked up for the night. I'm sorry, but you have to come be locked up. Here we go, inside. Thank you. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning and watching this cute baby goat. Boy, have I learned a lot through this process, and hopefully you learned something along with me, and hopefully you don't make some of the mistakes we did. Make sure to look out for plenty of upcoming goat content and lots more of Little Patch. There will be lots of videos about him and our other goats who are due soon to give birth as well. See you in the next video. Bye!